When I try to explain leadership, I explain it in the form of customer service relations. In customer service relations, the end goal is to find out what the customer wants and how it aligns to what you do, bring them together to get one solid outcome that everyone's happy with. An example would be if I go into Fry's Electronics and I want to buy a TV. A good customer service rep will take me over to the TV, explain the features, show me what it does, ask me questions. What do I want? Do I have cable? Yes or no? No? Okay. So we don't want a TV that gets only cable. Do I stream? Yes. Okay. Now we have an idea of what I want. I might want a smart TV that already has apps loaded on it. Well, what type of apps do I want? Well, at home, maybe I use a Roku. Well, okay, then we're at the next step. We want to get a Roku TV. If that's not it, well, do you watch YouTube? Maybe a TV that has YouTube load on it. The idea is to get and gather the information to make the best possible decision that you can. And those outcomes help align each other to be able to come to one solid solution. And it's the same thing in business. When I work with someone, I need to find out what their goals are to be the most effective person that they can be when working. So an example would be, I want to find out what are their long-term goals in the organization. Do they plan on staying in the organization? What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? And how can I help them reach those goals? It's my job as a leader to find out how I can align the visions of the individual, the visions that I have, and the vision of the organization, and bring them together to come to one solid outcome. Just like when we have a customer service rep. If I have a problem with my billing and I call a customer service rep, it's that rep's job to find out what the vision of my outcome is, what I'm allowed to do within the parameters of my job, and what the outcome is best for the company. Bring those together and help them come to the right solution. An example might be Southwest Airlines. When they're working with their customers, they have exemplary customer relationship. And you don't hear many stories about them causing problems with their customers, even though they might have delays. What they do is they empower each employee to sit there and talk to the customer if there's an issue. They find out what the issue is, work with the customers to find out how best to address that issue, and try to come to an outcome that's not just positive for the organization, but is a win-win situation for all. I remember hearing a story about a customer who was walking down the ramp and broke their leg. They weren't able to make their flight. The customer service rep went into the mode of, what can I do? What service can I provide to that person that can help us all? And that they were able to do is to charter a private plane for that person to be able to get home. Now, that's not cheap, that's not free, but that's using your ability to help customers to reach a goal that's beneficial for everyone. And it's the same thing with leadership. In my organization, if my goal is to become a project manager, it should be my leader's responsibility to find out how he can help me do that so I can reach that goal and to serve the customer. Because in the end, if the employee is happy, then they do better work and have a more investment in the organization. Now, there's times when this isn't always possible. Just like in retail, if I go into an electronics store and want to buy a shirt, those goals don't align. I can't satisfy that customer's needs. And so there's nothing really I can do about that, and it's best for the customer and myself to go separate ways. In retail or any type of customer service, if I go into In-N-Out Burger wanting a pizza, that doesn't work. But the same thing is with organizations. If I work for an organization and my vision is to work in an organization that helps children get education, but my organization's goal is to make a profit selling computers, those goals don't align. The organization isn't responsible for helping me reach that goal, because at that point, there's nothing that they do that works in that. And at that point, it's best if the organization and the person goes their own separate ways to try to find the best solution to make both people happy. In the end, I see leadership, like I said, as customer service. It is the job of the leader to find out how employees work, what they work best with, and what their goals are to make them happy, to be able to take the next steps and for them to contribute to the organization, to create a shared vision that all can be a part of and that all can be help create so everyone can feel like they're part of the company. Thank you.